Вообще жопа, глянь. Пятиэтажку развалила.
Ukraine attacked Elgov in Russia's Kursk region. It is reported that Marines from Russia's 810th Brigade were located in the area where the missiles struck. According to Russian sources, a civilian facility was hit. In contrast, Ukrainian sources report that the strike successfully hit the command post of the 810th Marine Brigade, resulting in losses among Russian officers. 4 people were killed and 5 others injured in Ukraine's missile attack on the city of Lvov in Russia's Kursk region, Governor Alexander Kinstein said. 3 victims died at the scene, while 1 succumbed to injuries in the hospital. 5 others were wounded, including a woman in critical condition, and all were hospitalized, the governor said on Telegram. The attack damaged and set fire to 1 5-story and 2 1-story residential buildings, prompting authorities to evacuate the affected residents, he noted. In a separate statement, the Russian Investigative Committee said the attack was carried out using Western-made HIMARS missiles. A Russian vehicle detonates on an anti-tank mine in the Donetsk region after dropping off infantry at their position and attempting to drive away. Stand like a pillar. Cross yourself with a cross. This is what the commander of the assault platoon in the Kursk direction teaches his soldiers, convincing them not to run away from the FPV drone.
It's the kind of thing that no matter how much you train the guys, you can't train them against a drone. Yes, of course, speed and maneuverability help. But in any case, probably when a drone spots you, you discuss it, train for it somehow, right? Yes, of course, we train and discuss it. I explained that you shouldn't, run when you haven't seen the drone. If a drone is flying at you, you need to look at it and follow it. If it has already spotted you and the situation is unavoidable, you shouldn't turn away and run with your back to it. Subtitles by Dimitrovsov.
Tanks of the 3rd Armored Brigade first dismantled enemy dugouts and trenches, after which stormtroopers entered them and captured a group of Russian soldiers, somewhere in the Kharkiv region. They did not shoot the prisoners like Russians do. The Ukrainian 3rd Tank Brigade, also known as the Iron Brigade, is a reserve armored formation of the Ukrainian ground forces. Established in 2016 and based in Yarmolintsy, the brigade is equipped primarily with T-72 tanks. In 2024, the brigade continued its operations in the Kharkiv region. In August, it advanced nearly 2 square kilometers into Russian-held territory, seizing several Russian positions. During the 2022 Russian invasion of Ukraine, the 3rd Tank Brigade played a significant role in various operations, including the defense of Kyiv and engagements in the Zaporizhia direction, as well as in Donetsk and Chernihiv regions. Notably, in September 2022, the brigade participated in the Kharkiv counteroffensive, contributing to the liberation of settlements such as Bayrak, Shchurivka, Novahusarivka, and the city of Balaklia. The 3rd Tank Brigade has been involved in various operations across multiple regions, including Kharkiv Oblast, Luhansk Oblast, Donetsk Oblast, and Zaporizhzhia Oblast. Its personnel have received training in several countries, enhancing their operational capabilities. Modern warfare. A Ukrainian ground robotic system quietly retrieves a damaged hexacopter for evacuation and repair. Ukraine has recently deployed an all-robot battle force against Russian positions, marking a significant advancement in modern warfare. This force comprises various unmanned ground vehicles and drones, including kamikaze drones, mobile turrets, and robots designed for mining and demining operations. These robots are remotely controlled by operators from secure locations, such as control centers or underground bunkers, utilizing headsets and screens. The primary objective of this technological integration is to minimize human casualties by substituting soldiers with robotic systems in high-risk battlefield scenarios. The deployment of these robotic units has been particularly notable in the Kharkiv region, where they have engaged in various combat tasks, including firing machine guns, evading enemy rockets, and conducting explosive assaults on enemy positions. Supported by unmanned aerial vehicles such as heavy multi-rotor bombers and surveillance drones, this robotic force represents a strategic shift towards leveraging advanced technology to enhance battlefield efficiency and effectiveness. In Arkhangelsk, the office of Putin's United Russia was set on fire. Party Representative Zhgilyov claims that an extremist threw a Molotov cocktail into the room storing aid for orphans and Russian soldiers during the night. Slavery is alive and well in Russia. In the Rostov region, 2 brothers were convicted of keeping 5 people in slavery for 3 years. From September 2020 to 2023, the victims were forced to work in fields and live in a primitive shack with very little food. The Polish Air Force's first 2 F-35A fighter jets have arrived at the Ebbing Air National Guard Base in Fort Smith, Arkansas. Władysław Kosiniak-Kamysz, Polish Defense Minister, announced this on his page on the X network. The fighter jets will be prepared for the start of the training program for Polish pilots, who are expected to make their first flights on these aircraft in January 2025. It is expected that 8 Polish F-35As will be deployed at the Ebbing Air National Guard Base, which will be involved in the overall training program of the Polish Air Force. The training program at the Ebbing Air National Guard Base is expected to train 24 Polish pilots and 92 technicians by 2027. The pilots will be qualified as instructors, allowing them to conduct further training in Poland. For this purpose, an integrated training center equipped with 8 fully functional simulators will be used in the country, where the next stage of training will take place. Poland will purchase 32 F-35A fighter jets as part of a $4.6 billion intergovernmental agreement signed on January 31, 2020. The aircraft will be equipped with the Advanced Block 4 configuration and Technical Refresh 3 (TR3) systems, which will provide the highest combat capabilities. The first squadron is expected to start operating at the 32nd Air Base in Wask in late 2025 or early 2026, and the second squadron is expected to start operating at the 21st Tactical Air Base in Swidwin by 2030. The first flight of the first 5th-generation F-35A Lightning II fighter built for Poland took place in the United States. The test flight took place on December 2nd. The multifunctional fighter jet with the AZ-02 number, which received the tail number 3502, took off from the Lockheed Martin plant in Fort Worth, Texas. It happened after 1:30 p.m. local time, and the flight itself lasted just over an hour.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.